Hello everybody, this is Di, Anti-Natalist, and today's video is just kind of a reflection on an extension of another video I had done recently, but the optimism bias t-shirts still persist. So I decided to do this video today, and this page really struck me. This appears to be an Anglo woman, and her skin was extremely dark. I think my lighting in this room is actually making her lighter than she really is on this paper. But so this is a typical Anglo. I'm a rather dark skin, maybe Anglo person, and so this is my skin color, and as you can see, my wrist. But look how extremely airbrushed and tan she is, and how white her teeth are. And so I was flipping the pages, and this magazine just keeps coming whether I want it or not. This particular t-shirt, it says, "All good things are wild and free." Now, that's an uplifting, statement. When I first read it, I thought it was going to say all good things come to an end, because, that is a typical, like, slogan or quote. All good things come to an end. And, so they've spun it around and given it an optimistic twist, and it's very unrealistic. That's what I really hate about optimism and phony quotes and anything that offers hope. Hope with effort or hope with prayer. If hope and prayers worked, then thousands of years later, we would not be where we are in society. And, wars are just around the corner. Some countries have ongoing wars. Nothing has changed, and people are praying. They're praying hard, and they're enlisting prayer chains. They don't work either. So, you Catholics, you Methodists, you Hindus, you Muslims, whatever religion you come from, everything that you're doing with your religion is all in vain. It's not going to accomplish anything. And you're just going to pass on a religion to your children, and they're going to be worshiping and praying, and they're not going to be getting anywhere either. So everything is stagnant, if not increasing in violence and anger and hatred and dissent. Now, the second t-shirt right here, it says, "Relax. Take a deep breath and let it go." Okay. Now, what if you've got a court date and you're facing 10 years of incarceration? What if you, a couple of women on my Facebook page just found out they had breast cancer and they are undergoing chemotherapy? Just relax and let it go. Just move on. This really aggravates me. This really irritates me. What if a mother has an autistic child, like a situation I read today in on the group, "I regret having children." And this woman has, I think, an 8-year-old son, and he is severely autistic, and he is very dangerous, and he's very violent, and she wants to be rid of him. She wants him gone. She doesn't care where he goes. She just wants him gone. And she's at wit's end. And to make matters worse, she I believe she was 38, and she is pregnant. She is pregnant with a daughter. And some people that know her are afraid for her daughter because of the son that is autistic. And I'm just I'm just like, I'm just beating my head against the wall because, lady, why did you and your husband decide to have another baby after your first one was a complete nightmare? You know, I just don't understand people, and I just don't understand why, you know, they just don't get it. They just don't get, not reproducing, and they don't get that every time they reproduce, they're inflicting harm each and every time they reproduce. Even if you have a happy baby at 1 or 2, even if you have a toddler that's energetic, they are going to suffer. No matter what your dreams are for your children, they are going to suffer and age and die. And I was watching Mark Antinatalist, and it's M-A-R-C, if you want to look up his channel. And he had a really, really good video. And, you know, he just said he doesn't understand why a light bulb doesn't go off in these people's heads. Like when they see poverty, crime, disease, overpopulation, traffic. How come these people don't apply it to the futures of their own children? And he asks, what are you going to accomplish by having another child? And that is the absolutely perfect, most perfect thing I've ever heard, is like when you're talking to a couple that is just, you know, announced their pregnancy, or you know, if you're talking to a family member and they want to reproduce, and if you want to support antinatalism, you can always use the saying or the question, what is that going to accomplish? And that's going to really stun them. That's going to make them stop in their tracks. It's not going to accomplish anything but negativity. Life is a net negative for each and every person, no matter what color or no matter what degree of wealth. Life is a net negative. Bringing a baby into the world is not going to accomplish anything positive for that baby or for you. So, I think that's, you know, what I'm going to use as my ammunition from here on out. What is that going to accomplish? So even if somebody says, you know, oh, I just found out I'm expecting. Well, what is that going to accomplish? Yeah, I'm just brave enough to say that to people. So anyway, you know, just stop the positive, the fakeness. And here's one that says, dream, relax. You know, all these like positive like imageries. And I looked on the back of this particular page, and here it has a woman, and it says ready for romance. So yeah, okay, she's you know, sitting on some steps in Greece, and she's ready for romance. You know, how many of us really you know, have a situation like this? How many of us have a life where we're just perched on the steps, and, you know, a beautiful background is behind us, and, you know, having a romantic life? I mean, some women, you know, have very abusive partners, and who berate them with sexist, misogynistic slang. You know, you may have a bipolar husband, or you may have, you know, a porn addicted husband. You may have a husband that, or partner that, you know, tells you you're an old hag, or you may have one that says, you know, you're 5 pounds overweight, you need to lose weight, or, you know, you're looking old, you need to, you know, color your hair, or, you know, other kinds of abuses. But how many women really have, you know, this scenario as their, you know, as their livelihood and their lives. Like, it's more often than not, then they're going to be home, you know, babysitting their ungrateful children, or there's going to be a husband that's ungrateful for the meals that she cooks, or, you know, he's going to come home drunk and, you know, slaps her around, or, you know, calls her names, or acts misogynistically and demands sexual favors that are inappropriate, or otherwise berates her. So I'm just really tired of the fakeness, and all it is fantasy. And I think these catalogs, they just really appeal to, like, women's fantasies. You know, beauty, long hair, nice tans, you know, exquisite Mediterranean vacations, and romance. But how long does romance really last? I mean, come on. I mean, look at your partner. Look at your history with your partner. It's all fake.